On Thursday morning, July the 3rd, 2014, I visited the Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation, where the kids were being shown a video by Jeremy Gilley of Peace One Day. Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation is one of the first schools in Bermuda that is teaching the kids about Peace One Day with the free educational resources from Peace One Day. The kids of Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation and some of the other schools in Bermuda are painting for peace, an art exhibit that will take place in the Bermuda Society of Arts from Thursday, September the 18th. Let's visit Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation. Well, I arrived at Kaleidoscope Media this morning and went into a classroom where the kids were watching a Jeremy Gilley Peace One Day video, and it was just fantastic to watch the kids. They were sort of spellbound listening to it, and afterwards I had asked the kids what they thought of peace and what peace meant to them, and it was just fantastic to hear it through the mouths of the kids. And this is a wonderful institution. It really is a fantastic place for kids to come and learn about art and stuff like that. It's really, 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 really good.
Time, the UN in Afghanistan announced a 70% reduction of violent incidents on Peace Day. It blew me away.
The cynic used to say that the day existed, but what difference does a day make? And what I saw in Afghanistan the 2 times we went was, well, the difference is life or death.
But this is not only a day of ceasefire, it's also a day of non-violence. Because just as important is the violence that's happening in our homes, our schools, our places of work, and our local communities. Everyone, therefore, has a role to play. We had to get the word out. So we decided to build a series of coalitions made up of organisations committed to activating their networks on Peace Day. Non-governmental organisations, organisations committed to reducing domestic violence, students, faiths, media and the corporate sector. Thousands of organisations were activated by these coalitions across the world for Peace Day 2013. We hope to see a measurable reduction of violence on Peace Day by 2016 at the latest.
Hi guys, I'm Tony, and I'm running Peace Day in Bermuda. Well, I'm one of the people running it, and we're doing the concert in the Botanical Gardens, and we're doing Paint for Peace, which I think some of you might be painting for. Are some of you painting for peace?
Yes.
Isn't that fantastic? And then on the Sunday, which is Peace Day on September 21st, we're having a road race in the city of Hamilton, and we're making it a fun race. You can either come and walk or you can run, and it's only 3 miles through the city streets, and you can come with your mums and dads if you want, and you can dress up in costumes and have fun, and it will be a lot of fun. Would some of you like to do that? Can I hear you?
Yes.
All right. And let me ask you this. So does anyone want to put their hand up and tell me what you think of what peace means to you? Go ahead.
Like relaxing and stuff.
Say that again.
Relaxing.
Relaxing? Well, relaxing's very peaceful. And what about you?
Calmness.
Pardon?
Calmness.
Calmness. Isn't that nice? And how about you?
Friendship.
Friendship. Brilliant. And you?
Family.
Pardon?
Family.
Family. Isn't that, do you know something? Do you know that peace starts in the home? Would you all agree with that?
Yeah.
If you're peaceful at home, isn't it so much better than when you grow older? You're going to be much better off. Okay, let me go to you first.
Happiness.
Happiness. Fantastic. And you?
A dove.
Pardon?
A dove.
A dove. That's fantastic. Yes. And how about you?
Never mind.
Never mind. It's okay. Never mind's good too. And you?
Bluebird.
Pardon?
Bluebird.
A bluebird.
A bluebird. Yes. And you?
Food.
Food. Well, you know something, if we don't have food in our bellies and we're not healthy, it's very difficult to be peaceful, isn't it? Because you're going to be hungry and you won't feel good. And how about you?
Freedom.
Freedom. Freedom. How many places in the world still do not have freedom? Can any of you tell me who's not free? Yes, sir.
Haiti.
Haiti's had troubles. You got that right. How about this young lady over here? There are places in Africa. There are. In fact, you know something? Okay, go ahead. Ghana. Yes, they've had trouble. Listen, you know what the thing about the planet is? That everywhere has trouble. And what we all got to try and do is to get together and be a more peaceful place. And that's why Peace One Day, Jeremy Gilley, the guy that you were watching on that TV program, formed Peace One Day all those years ago and went to the United Nations and got the United Nations to approve Peace Day so that the world can start thinking about it, because too many people are still fighting. And how about that young man over there? Saudi Arabia. Well, they could do some stuff to improve things too. Yes. Go ahead.
I have another one that represents peace.
What's that now?
Trees.
Trees. Yes, we need our trees. Yes, young lady.
Shade.
Shade? Yep. It's nice to be peaceful under a shady tree, right? All right, anybody has anything else?
Love.
Love. Peace and love. That's what John Lennon always talked about, peace and love. And Bob Marley. You've all heard of Bob Marley?
Yes.
What do you think Bob Marley thought of peace? Any of you got an idea for that?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. What do you think Bob Marley thought of peace?
I think what peace means.
Art? Yes. Peace, art, love, music, calmness. I think we've covered it pretty good, don't you think? So what did you think of the movie? Did you like it?
Yes.
I want you all to say a big thank you to Jeremy Gilley.
Thank you, Jeremy!
That's brilliant. Thank you, guys.
Hello, I'm Fiona Rodriguez-Roberts, founder and director of Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation, a nonprofit art center down in Devonshire. The reason for Kaleidoscope Arts Foundation is to provide children, adults, artists, and the community with art education and somewhere creative where they can come and freely express themselves. Our core is education, art education. So we begin at 18 months old and we go right up through to adults. It's open for everyone. This is one of our classrooms, primarily for children. This is where the toddler classes happen, preschool art. At Kaleidoscope, our classes are small, so we have a maximum of 10 children into a class. So it really is about the teacher being able to sit down and spend time with every single child and teach every single child in the way that child needs to be taught. We are really focusing on reaching every child that comes through this door and making sure that they leave with a greater appreciation of art, but also a greater appreciation of themselves and the people that are around them. And then in here we have the common room, which is a third classroom and also has our press and our loom, so we can do fiber arts and also printing. It also houses our 4 studios in the corners. And then this is our other classroom. More of the older children come in here and also some of the adult classes. The adult program is a recent addition to Kaleidoscope and is growing. The adult classes are there for those people that want to come and learn something new, that may not feel that they have any artistic talent, but just want to come and just express and have fun. Then there are classes for the individual that does have, a background in art that wants to further that. There's something for everybody. Upstairs, we have the Elliott Gallery that shows local and overseas artists, students' work. And across here we have the hub. We do have fees for our classes, and we would like to be able to make them more affordable. To do that, we need the community's help. There's a never-ending list of things that can be done. I started Kaleidoscope 10 years ago. My mom and I came up with a name together. And it's fitting, I feel, because kaleidoscope is the many different colors and it's moving and it's always changing, and that's what art is.